Hello little programmer students of Egypt and Arab world. Now we are going to learn about how to apply the color shades. Just we saw how to apply the background color and the font color and all. So using the codes, how to use the shades for the colors. Okay, now let's start. So I'll just remove this inline CSS. Alright, and we will go back to our normal styling. It means the internal CSS styling. So we already saved it here. So just to copy that, go back to your index and paste it. Okay, then before that you have to open the style tag and come down, close your style tag. Alright, yes. And now what we are doing is here, instead of using the names of the color, we can use the codes. So what are those codes and how to apply the codes? So here I am using the red color, right? I used a red color for my font, so I am changing it to the RGB and 255,0,0. Now, what is mean by RGB? So RGB is nothing but RGB stands for red, green, blue. So this is the shade. So shade, if you mix some quantity of red and some quantity of the green and some quantity of the blue, if you mix all of those, then what color will come? That color it will apply. Okay, hope this is clear. Now 0 to 25, 255. So what is this 0 to 255? So in one color, for example, in red, we have 0 to 255 shades of red color only. So like that, we have different shades of each color, red, green, blue. Okay, so now, so those all the shades are 0 to 255. So these many shades we have to design our web page. Alright, so now let's check whether it applies the red color only or it applies the different color. So let's check. Go to your web page and refresh your page. Okay, so I'm sorry I did not save that. And here I'm applying the green color for my font of the paragraph. Just remove that and save it. Go to the web page. Yeah, refresh this. Yes, it applied the red color, right? Now we will change the color code for the body of the web page. So let's see how it applies. So RGB of 150 of red and 80 of green and 180 of blue. So let's see what color it will give us. Refresh. Yeah, it is giving the violet color, dark violet it is, right? So now if you reduce the red color, what will be the changes? Let's see. Yes, it is giving maximum the blue and a green, mixture of green and a blue, a little bit of red, so it will give you this color. Okay, now let's go to the code, and here if I apply the A, one more element I'm applying, that is A. What is mean by A? A is the alpha. So what is that alpha? Alpha, it is a transparency that gives you for the background. If you have already the background image for your web page and you want to apply the color also for your background, okay, at that time you're not able to see. If you apply the color, you will not see the background image. If you apply the background image, you cannot apply the color, right? So mixture of both. So background image will also be there, and if you apply the color also, it just give you the transparent look of the image. Okay, so for that you can use the alpha. So alpha, then shade only have 0 to 1 limit. So 0 to 1 means 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, 0.4, like that till 1. It means 0.9 and 1. Okay, so 0 to 1 is the limit for that. So now I'm applying 0.2. So let's save that and go to the web page. Click on this. You can see very light it is, right? If I make that 0.9 and save this, or else 0.6 you make, save this so that you can see the changes. Yeah, light it is, right? So this is the transparency. All right, now in this only we can also code it like that, hexacode. So hexacode, how it starts, hash ff, okay, and 0000. So this we call it as the hexacode. So ff is the last number of the red color, that is 255, and 0 is green, and this 0 is the blue. So red, green, blue, again it is a code. So let's see, go to the CSS file and change this. You can see the red color, but you cannot see the paragraph because that is also in the red color, so the red is mixed with that, so you cannot see that. Okay, so next we will move to the again. Yeah, so now I'm changing it back to the light blue. Save it. Yes, now you can see back to the light blue color. Okay, yes, so now if I apply the opacity, so what is mean by opacity? Now I'm applying the opacity, that is the transparency again. So opacity, if you apply, and that will be again 0 to 1, so you can apply that 0.3. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, you can see here the changes, right? The light blue background color is applied, and also applied the opacity, that is very light color one. Okay, so that is the opacity. Opacity is nothing but the transparency. All right, now okay, so next we are going to learn about the borders. So how to apply the borders to my web page. Alright, now for the H1 I'm applying the border. So let's change this color to orange. So light background is also blue, and this is also blue. Better you change it to that. Now border. So I want to apply the border. So how to apply the border and what is the style? Okay, so let's see that. Now border style I'm fixing, that is a solid. Okay, and then border width I'm setting, that is, see here border width you can mention it in the pixels. So pixel means px, so I'm applying a 10 px and 5 px, again 10 px and again 5 px. Okay, so let's check this. I'll tell you what is mean by that. Yes, you can see here I applied the border, right? So it means how it is applying the border, and let's see that. So it is applying the border of, you can see here up top and the bottom is the 10 pixels, and you can see the sides, right and the left sides are the 5 pixels. It means the width it is. Okay, so the width is 5 and 5 pixels for the left and the right, and 10 pixels for the top and the bottom, right? Now I mentioned all the sides here, but all the sides are same. Top and the bottom is the same, right and the left is same. So remove these two contents, only keep 10 pixels and the 5 pixels. So no changes you will see there. See, no changes, right? Now you can see there I just mentioned the color green, but I did not mention the font color or the border color, right? So it is, if you mention the color, it is applying the color for remaining thing except only the color for the background. Okay, background I have mentioned here, so that is applying the orange color for the background, but here I mentioned the color just, so border and the font color it is defaultly taking it as a green. Okay, now if you want to mention the border color also, you can mention here border color, that is black. Okay, now if you change it to 10 pixel and 5 pixel, it is the same, so you can mention it like that also. And if you have a top different and bottom different, but both the sides left and right are same, at that time you can make it 15px. Okay, so this will be considered as a top, and this will be the bottom, and this will be the right and the left. Let's check it out. Yes, I changed the color to the black, that is applied, and you can see 10, and this is 5, and the right also 5, only bottom is 15 pixels, right? You can see the changes over there. All right,